No event is complete without the Grand Prix ball, and of course it is the eve of the big race. We're going to take a look in the big grand Palladium hallway and have a look at the entertainment here tonight. It's a bit of a smashing night and there's a few surprises around the corner. Welcome party at Government House for the Grand Prix welcome. Everyone's here to smooth and welcome all the car racing drivers, and we've got a couple of pilots here. A bit of an important job to scare all the people today overhead.
Yeah, well, we do our best anyway, but no, we actually try and entertain. But
what's the view from up there when you're flying over the track? Do you actually get to look, or you're too busy concentrating not to hit a building?
We get a bit of a time to look, but not too much. We're too busy looking at the leader's aircraft. The leader is right here, Steve Becker.
You're the leader.
He is the leader. And
what's your important role then?
I just stay at the front and they all follow me around basically.
So if you hit the brakes, you're in trouble.
If I hit the brakes, they fly right by.
How much would it cost to fly a plane up there, like fuel-wise and stuff? Is it an expensive exercise in general?
It's around about, by the time you take into account maintenance and things like that, around about $5,500, so an hour. That is.
An hour? That's not bad. And how many hours are you working tomorrow?
We're working about 1.
Celebrity race here. We're going and we've got Marcus, supermodel of the world, really, isn't it?
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Yeah.
How's the feel of the car?
Car feels nice. You got the BMWs going. They're nice. They souped them up a little bit. We got the race gear and all that stuff. The race pedals. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bang.
You got the feel for the speed?
Yeah. It's the pedal to the metal almost at all points, except the curves.
Are you going to be racing each other? Are you going to have a fight on the field or what?
Let me just say that he's got a lot of Lamborghini in him, this guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, there's been a lot of close calls. He almost got black flagged the other day, but he's good. He's a good racer.
You just want to be seen, don't you? You just want to be noticed.
You know how we do it? No, really not.
No, you're on every billboard in New York and everywhere else. You've noticed enough.
Yeah, no. I taken a couple of chances, but on the racetrack, there's some moves that, but they're nothing illegal, and I gained a
moves sort of that you'd see.
You're not a risk taker, are you?
Oh, I take the risks. I took a couple of risks today, almost at my own peril. It's pretty full on.
It's frightening, isn't it?
It's full on, and it's awesome.
I'm going to walk away without any scratches.
Oh, we had a few scratches today. Yeah, Danny McPherson smashed his car.
Could be done.
A bit too hard. See, we haven't smashed the cars yet, but there's rain.
Waiting for the big day.
Rain forecast tomorrow, so it's early.
Oh yes, lots of slippery roads.
We're talking about motor racing, the most important thing in life, and this weekend, the most important event ever in Victoria, of course, since the race last year, and
first off the mark here in Melbourne.
And I'm honoured to be standing and talking to one of my great heroes. I watched this man race when I was just a baby, and
real baby.
yeah,
You must have been like.
We're babies.
and one of our great heroes, and always lovely to have Sterling down here. But Sterling would tell you he loves this race.
That's what I say. How much has it changed over the years?
It's still the best race there is. It really is. I mean, the circuit, they changed it to allow Formula One to drive here, you know, all those sort of things. But it's still the greatest atmosphere, and because Australia's a sport.
Do you have the need for the speed again? Do you want to get out there?
Yeah, I still race. I still race historics, and I'm doing a demonstration here. But oh yes, I still do it. You can't give it up. Once you get into it, it's in the blood. Yeah.
It's in the blood, and you can't get it. And you've been.
He doesn't go slowly either. It must be.
What's your top speed?
What's my top speed? Well, I've been quick a few times. I'm very honoured to have been one of the few laymen to have driven a Formula One car. I drove a McLaren one year. Yeah, I did 40 laps at Silverstone. I was not very fast.
Now, you were here last year and you performed at the ball as well.
That's right, yes.
Because you really kicked it last year.
Thank you very much. It was good fun. It was really good fun.
I think there was not one person sitting in their seat at that ball. Everybody got up. The girls were virtually falling over you. How fast do you clock up on a board surfing?
Depends on how big wave you're on.
The biggest wave you've ever had? You get that speed?
No. Maybe
Feels like it sometimes.
maybe 50 kilometers or something.
Straight into the water. So what do you got, more fear of the driving on the tarmac or fear of the wave? What's more frightening?
A really big wave is much more frightening. It's out of your hands. You know, you can always slow down the tarmac and get in control. If you're surfing a big wave, I mean, things are naturally going to happen at some point that are out of your control.
Or you could have a fin sort of go past you.
Sharks are the least of my worries when it's big.
The driving?
You're worried about drowning.
So how does it feel out there on the track?
It's a blast. I mean, you know, I don't think there's any threat of the cars rolling over or anything like that. So that's alleviated. You can go sideways going top speed and be fine.
Are you nervous? Like if you're wedged between other cars, is that really nerve-wracking?
No, that's actually where I feel like I come to light. I actually enjoy having people around me. Like
You can wave to them and just intimidate them a little bit? Or?
Because what happens when you get a bunch of people, inevitably people are going to make mistakes. And if you're just behind them, you capitalize on those mistakes and you run through the pack. But
You're a driver.
well, I'm a traffic driver. I'm a rent-a-car driver, you know.
No stoplights on this track though. Do you get road rage?
I don't get road rage going fast. You know, I get excited, dude. But, you know, road rage is like when you're not moving.
What do you do in that time? You know, put on the radio, nothing on. Hamish and Andy.
These Hamish and Andy guys are going to just win the
Weren't they
Celebrity
some
Grand Prix.
couple of guys on a network on a other end of the dial?
I think they retired, didn't they?
Yeah, what happened to your TV side of things?
Retired. And look, a lot of people asked us to come back. We might do.
Yeah, but, I mean, you got such a good face for radio.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Makeup these days, though. Prosthetics.
Most people that ask us to come back were family members, but that still counts.
You guys are pretty big, and it's a small car, yeah?
We feel remarkably tiny, not only in stature within the car, but the fact that there's people flying past us, and we feel.
The people in the race are actual celebrities, and we're sort of ring-ins. I think the two competition.
You're the last call in, yeah?
The two
You won it on your own radio station competition,
Yeah,
weren't you?
absolutely. We're the only people that applied. No one else listens.
The way they pitched it to us was, look, Hot Dogs has pulled out. Would you mind?
And Galen, from obviously Big Brother fame, with fire retardant soons, wasn't allowed to race with his shirt off, and that was his only requirement. So, unfortunately, he's out. So we've been given the job.
Oh, see? But are you enjoying
Kind
it?
of respect that
Yeah, but
people
I
give
know.
this show.
They go, who?
I know we shouldn't because we're a government house.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm going to smash them.
I reckon.
Maybe it's because I've had half a light beer. I don't know, but I'm feeling angry.
Yep. Hey, Maurice. So has there been a bit of pressure? Like you're doing the radio, you got to run from radio, you got to do your practices.
We feel a little undercooked, and not in a good medium rare way. We leave the track at 12 o'clock every day. Everyone else keeps racing. We actually haven't raced against anyone else in the sides. Oh, sorry, in the race yet, which means we're quite the unknown quantity.
Well, the thing is, though, it's all about time management. We get back in the afternoon. We do have to only do half days. We get to do the radio show in the afternoon. We have Scalextrics set up in the studio, the practice, and as long as on race day Albert Park has a loop and a bit where it goes up on the wall, we're going to know that track inside out.
We're going to be fine. And a snake you jump into, which
Why do you do the show from the car?
Because the show's bad enough as it is.
Yeah,
We don't need any more pressure.
No, but I'd like to hear a crash.
Well,
you know?
I think
if you're going to crash anyway, it should crash.
It's a drive show, so...
If you want to hear a crash, just listen to our show daily, mate.
But I do that, and I was still waiting for the crash. So you've been doing a fair bit lately.
Been particularly busy. I'm actually about to move to Melbourne to start a new show, which is good. And
tell us about it.
Oh, I can't yet.
Come on, look at everyone wants.
I've got a photographer tickling my stomach.
Nice.
That doesn't happen every day.
Wanted by everybody.
Yeah, woohoo. In fact, come back. No.
I'll leave you alone.
But I've taken a bit of time off to race an Ironman triathlon, so I'm doing that in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I got the celebrity race here at the Grand Prix.
Bit busy?
Bloody busy.
Why? Why all this stuff? Ironman. What's the Ironman thing about?
It's a 3.8 kilometre swim, 180 kilometre cycle, and a 42k run.
What's your weakness?
Guess who doesn't have a girlfriend? My weakness is
riding.
I don't really have one of them. I'm pretty consistent across the three. Okay. Not to say I'm not weak, but
no, everybody has their weaknesses. Yeah. What are you better at, swimming or?
I've been working the hardest at my run to get because it's a marathon. It's a full marathon. And after the hour, I'll feel all that. So I've been working at my running. My swimming's a little bit underdone, but I can sort of lag my way through
Because
that.
obviously after you've done the swim and then you're biking, you're going to be tired, so the run is going to be hard.
You're going to be particularly buggered on a day like that.
Yeah.
But it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you look.
A big year for you.
It's been pretty busy, I'll give you that.
AFI winner. What have you done with your AFI award?
At the moment, it's kind of holding up some books.
Usually what happens after it. Now, you're in the celebrity race.
Yeah. Well, it's fantastic. You know.
Car man?
Am I a car man?
Yeah, or a truck man?
Well, I'm both. Well, I've got a licence for both.
Yeah.
Well, the way I drive cars, they actually have to come and pick them up on trucks. They're called tow trucks. I drive pretty bad.
You're down at the Avalon Smash Up Derby place down there, are you?
No, not yet, but I'm sure I'll get an invite.
So what are you clocking so far on your speed?
Well, they haven't given us times. I'm going okay, but I've got to tell you, Kelly Slater and Daniel Macpherson are the dark horses. And Sarah McLeod, who's normally sings with Super Jesus, she's a rocket with mild direction. Sometimes it's fired off at any corner. But
where's the aggression then?
Well,
you're down the back. You just like
I'm saving until the day. You got to turn up with the car to race.
Well, that's what I reckon. I reckon what's going to happen is come race time, it's going to go through the blood of everybody, and they're going to go, that's it, hell bent.
It's the red mist. But as they say, to finish first you got to finish.
Yes. So what's going to be happening for you in the future then? What are you going to be up to?
I've got a couple of TV. We've got a couple of TV shows we've sold, and a book coming out, the Kenny book, and the cartoon, and then we've got a couple of films I'm doing next. And so,
going to ever be able to shake off Kenny?
Oh, yeah, the next couple of films I'm doing are completely unrelated, so very much so.
Probably very happy about that.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Because you're probably so sick of every toilet joke, right?
Oh, no. Everyone likes a bit of a toilet gag, and the characters are great characters. And I mean, I like Kenny as much as some people do. So
He's got a sequel in there, definitely.
Oh, well, I don't know about Kenny number 2s. Well, we won't make another movie with him.
Upstairs at the top of Breezes is the Tag Watch party. And I tell you what, pretty schmick-spanking crowd here. Lots of champagne. We're at the top end, we've got the Velvet Rope. It's very exclusive, isn't it, this party?
Oh, this is strictly A++. Very
And the crowd is slick.
Yes, very sleek.
So how did you get in here?
I just walked straight in.
And I reckon you would too.
Special favours.
Yeah, what about yourself? How did you get in?
I wasn't listening.
How did you get in?
I just walked in.
Oh, your vlogs, they're all the same, aren't they? So what do you...
We're not like...
Any famous people here?
Yeah. No famous people. No.
I can see I'm going to get far with this.
Know us? Don't you know us?
No, but I certainly want to get to know you. Hang out the rooftop with the girls, and parties are a great place to meet people, aren't they?
We love coming to a party to meet people. We can find the man of our dreams, rich men, poor men, no matter what.
Where's the rich? Which is the rich one?
Well, I don't know.
Have you found any?
They're usually not the full dollar.
Okay. Well, parties are parties, and guess what? I met somebody I used to work with. How many years ago did I work with you, or you worked with me?
I think it was about 5 years, maybe not 6.
5 years. Were I fun to work with?
You were the best.
The best.
I realised how much older than me you are.
I'm not that older.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're older than me. You're getting older now. I haven't aged. Neither of you. Alrighty. We're on the rooftop of Breezes and hanging out. This is a pretty suave party. What do you say?
I think it's a very, very sophisticated party. There's a lot of people here who appear to have a lot of influence. So, I don't know.
So you networking?
I'm not networking. I'm just happy to be part of a very general crowd, and I'm a general person.
Far from general. You got the shirt open. You got the hair flying out. You're a bit suave.
Looks can be deceiving. I suggest that most people just act as they are, be what they are.
So what's your role here tonight? What are you involved in?
I have a modest role in I support Tag Heuer and.
Where's your watch? Got one on?
I don't wear watches. I think the best kind of...
You're at a tag party, you don't wear a watch.
The best kind of sponsor is someone that doesn't actually aggressively sponsor.
We are having a fabulous time here tonight at the Tag Heuer party with Fernando Alonso. I keep on calling him Alonso Fernandez.
Celebs.
There are lots of celebs around here.
I'm here.
But you're here, I'm here, she's here.
Everybody is so glamorous here tonight.
All these B-grade celebrities, it's fabulous.
Gee, I'm about at least 10 I was classified
as. Really?
Yeah.
But you know what? It's like, seriously, there are a lot of beautiful people here. And we're feeling very ugly right now.
Very good. Go, give me a show, a beauty. Just a little bit of alcohol. Just a little bit of alcohol.
Just a little bit of alcohol. You know what? Just a little bit of verve, but only a little bit.
Are you all for the night driving or a day driving thing?
I think whatever's new and keeps the vibe up and interesting is exciting. You know, you've got to always push the boundaries. Formula One is about the optimal of the most optimal one.
And skill level could be hard at night, though. What do you think? Does it turn out the floodlights or just...
Not a lot of headlight room on a Formula One car. I don't know if you noticed the design. Could be a potential danger there.
You think they might do the strap on the light on the helmet thing?
Oh, the miners turnout. Yeah, look, it worked for Brant Webb and Todd Russell. I think it could work for our Mark Webber. It's in keeping with the Australian theme.
Does it seem really surreal now, looking back in reflection to what you've been through? Is it like a dream or...?
Yeah, it's funny how life turns and twists, but, I'm pretty happy to be here.
That's for sure, and we're all happy for you too. Now, you're driving the car. How was it?
Yeah, it's a little bit harder than I thought, but you know, we'll take every challenge as it comes.
Quite small and tight in there too, as well. Used to those sort of small spaces now.
Yeah, I got trapped in there. The door wouldn't open. I got a bit frantic, but no, I didn't know.
It's like I have a panic attack. We get the jaws of life to get you out.
Yeah, it was a bit like that. No.
So what do you want to do for now? Where do you want to take your life?
No, I'm at Ports Royal Marine. I'm an outboard mechanic there. Yeah, so no, that's sort of just keep me off the streets and happy.
Yeah, just breathe the air and live life to the fullest.
Yeah, no, we still do a couple of speaking engagements and things like that, and we help a lot of charities. So you know, we're pretty happy with that.
What's the highlight been so far?
The highlight so far has been actually getting to the racetrack today, because I hadn't actually been and seen any of it, and you know, I only had about it and inviting people to come to the race. So
you don't really get racetracks back home, do you?
No, not really. Just no, not racetracks.
Central Park doesn't really cut it.
Exactly. No, I was thinking about it in my head. I was like, nope.
So have you had time just to sit back and relax and enjoy yourself? Or?
I have actually. It's been really only for like a few hours in the afternoon, like randomly, and it'll be like
kangaroos, koalas, all that.
Oh no, missed out on those this time. I can't wait to find them.
Celebrity driver there?
Yeah, celebrity being a loose term and driver still being a loose term.
Not a good driver?
No, but I'm going okay. I'm actually improving, and that's all I can expect out of the situation. The good news is I've kept the bar very low, so actually I want to come in the top 20.
Well, that means when you finish driving around the track and you jump in your normal car, what's it feel like?
Well, I've been driving my girlfriend's Echo, this tiny little hairdresser's car. It's a bit embarrassing. I literally have to be lowered into it.
Got that sports car feel there?
It does, but it feels very slow.
How many tickets have you got?
No, not many. It's just the gears. I keep crunching it because I expect it to take off a lot quicker.
Dance floor, Marsha Hines is playing and the crowd are going ballistic because it's the wrap up of the party. The night's come to a close and everyone is just dancing their heads off.